Damo, congratulations. Off and running in Australia. First of all, you must be ecstatic with the performance you have just put in there.
Just comfortable, absolute comfortable. Went up there. I know Joe for years since I first started playing darts. It might have been said in interviews before. Joe Comito was 18-0 up on me, and it let me know about it back in them days. But once I got that win after 18-0, he's never beaten me since. So yeah, obviously I just went up there very comfortable. The crowd's on my side. I just had fun and just loving it.
I know last year you were so disappointed with the performances you put in, but this year performances and results has completely spun on its head. You must be over the moon that you're putting on display for the Australian fans.
Yeah, 100%. Last year, I think I played pretty well last year. I made 5-all against Gezzy in Townsville, and I had 5-all against Smithy, and just not to get over the line was a bit disheartening. Obviously, I didn't even get a win last year, so to get a couple of wins this year is yeah, it's massive for me. It's definitely a great confidence boost. Just knowing, chucking in 100 average on the TV scenes as well, that's a big bonus. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward, and I'm keen to go for the rest of the year as well. That's a big thing for me, and coming down under and seeing all my family and friends, it just gives me that boost, knowing I know what to do when I'm going to go back. I'm going to hit the board even harder. I know what's ahead of me, and man, I'm ready for it.
What was that feeling like when you got bumped up to being a PDC representative as well, not one of the Oceanic invites? I know it was unfortunate circumstances, but for you, that must be a great feeling.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Johnny, obviously, yeah, that's a terrible news. Obviously, I've had losses myself throughout being over in England, and there's nothing I can do on that side of the world, and things are happening, and it's like, well, yeah, I'm just stuck. So yeah, I probably know more than anybody what Johnny was going through. But yeah, for me to step up, you know what I mean? I've stepped up. I've beaten the locals, so to say. And the worst thing for me is probably I know them and I want them to do well. So the worst thing for me is I've got to put that aside just as much as anyone else, because they don't know them. So they'll go up there, play their own game, where I want them guys to do well, but at the end of the day, I'm there to do a job, and I've got to be professional about it. And yeah, definitely tonight it's been amazing.
Potentially Gezzy up next. He's got to do his part, but how much would you like another go at him, like you say, after last year?
Oh, absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. I've beaten him a few times, so you know what I mean? It just depends who turns up. Gezzy turns up, I turn up. We could have a cracking game for the crowd, for darts down under. Just, yeah, it could be electrifying, you know what I mean? 5-all last year. I'll be looking at giving him a bit of chop.
More great news came out yesterday as well. The Australian leg of the World Series has been secured with the TV deal, and obviously darts in Australia. That's huge news for Australia, that the PDC's continued support and commitment in the area.
Oh, massive. Hopefully I'm on that trip and get a trip home every year for the next 4 at least. So, massive, absolute massive. Yeah, I always look forward to this one. It's always in my heart to come home playing in front of a home crowd. Just it's massive, and if I can keep producing the goods and keep putting Australia on the map, taking that torch over from Simon, and hopefully we get a few boys over, you know what I mean? They're getting this experience now. It's been in Australia for well over 10 years now. So you know what I mean? We need these guys to push through and get some more Aussies on the board here, and hopefully we can make a bigger impact.
And last one from me, because it's the first time we've spoken to you since, but the Ashes all level at 2 apiece. Fair result in the end, or did Australia get a little bit lucky with that rain day in Manchester?
I don't know if I hear that right. I think you won 2-all. Was that right? Did you win 2-all? Yeah, I think that was
it. What did you make of the series, though? A good advert for cricket?
Absolute brilliant. I loved every minute of it. Absolute everything in it. Oh man, you want it to go on for another 5 series. It's absolute brilliant. So now we have to wait 18 months, probably even more than that now, isn't it? It's insane. I can't wait to the next one. But plenty of cricket to come, so I'm looking forward to that.
Damo, congratulations, mate.
Cheers.
Damo, was there a kind of nostalgic feel about that game?
Nostalgic?
Playing Joe.
Yeah, like I said, I probably felt more comfortable out of both of us. I think he tried a little too hard, and I can see his darts were trying darts. So they weren't thrown with conviction, and I could see that. But at the end of the day, I just really focused on myself. I did see a couple of his darts, but I just knew, I felt when I got up there after the first, second leg, I just knew that I was going to run away with it. And I just got comfortable with myself, having fun with the crowd and I was the relaxed one up there. Obviously, Joe, he needs a bit more experience. He's been up there a couple of times now, but yeah, he's one of those guys. He will work on it, and he loves coming to it. He told me last year, he goes, you know what? I'm going to try and make it because I really enjoyed it. And sure enough, he's here this year. Might have been by default, but he's here now, and he took every opportunity. And yeah, he'll be a little bit disheartened being a 6-0. Don't get me wrong, but he'll come back stronger. So I wish Joe all the best.
You've obviously gone up in the world of darts over the last years. The crowd sort of changed, their attitude changed at all towards you? Have you noticed any differences?
No, obviously, yeah, I'm always going to have the English crowd that are probably not on my side, but the crowd tonight was just absolute crazy good. We had a couple of guys in the front that were shouting things out, and for both of us, to be fair, me and Joe, though, they just want to see good darts. And you know what I mean? You hit the first 60 and the crowd are going nuts because they really want to see 180s and stuff. So you try really hard to hit it for them. And but no, I'm just loving every minute of it, to be fair. And it's going too quick. I've said to everyone, I've said the whole trip's going too quick. I've been here for like 3 weeks, and all the other dart players can't wait to get home. And I'm like, are you for real? It's gone too quick as it is.
You mentioned the World Series has been 10 years now over in Australia. Would you have expected more names to sort of make a name for themselves on the World Series in that time, or?
Yeah, I think so, mate. Just, we got all these opportunities, and I think people need to realise that, these might not be here. So take it as it comes. You know what I mean? Just put everything into it. If darts is your main goal, your end goal, or you want to take these opportunities, go for it. I've led a path that you could say that anyone could follow, and that's what I feel. Look, I'm set up over there now in the UK, and I'm willing to help anybody. So I'm putting that hand out, and yeah, I'm willing to help out. If someone's going to give their 110% and their effort in darts, and I'm over there, yeah, I'm 100% going to give them a hand out.
Cheers for your time, Damo. Congrats on the win.
Yeah, thanks.